Going to focus on that.
So I can't see it, so
Oh.
you'll have to tell me.
Does that help any?
Focus is on that, but not on us. We're just getting our chests. Our heads are cut off.
We need a bigger sign.
We can raise it up. I can raise this piece up. Are we live now?
We are live now.
We are live. Okay, everyone. Well, I'm going to just kind of bring this up. I hope you can read it. It's about our Central Iowa Quilters Market. That's coming up in April.
Yep.
On
this one.
Thank you. It's in the Sycamore Row Event Center on Friday, April 17th, 10 to 5, and Saturday, April 18th, 10 to 4. So, and the Sycamore Row Event Center is actually it's in a motel. I can't remember the motel, but it's on University 2609 University Avenue. Okay, so there are 14 vendors. So you'll be seeing books, fabric kits, and notions. And It's So Tempting will be there. And Jamila from Iowa Falls will be down with sewing machines. So our Berninas. Okay, so I'm going to raise that up so we can see our faces.
So you can see our smiling, happy faces.
Yep. We need to hire a tech person.
Yeah, we need a camera person.
We do need a camera person. Okay. So we can move the, we also, this is about our block of the month. Bouquet of hydrangeas from Riley Blake Fabrics. We have the fabrics in the shop. They're not for sale because we were not going to sell them till the block of the month is over. But if you want to see them in person, you have to come in and look at them. We have not received the pattern yet. So
we don't have a start date yet.
Once the pattern comes in, then we can figure out what our start date is.
Yep. But if you want to see the fabric, it's beautiful fabric. It's over on the west side of the store. It's got a big sign that says block of the month coming soon. It's beautiful fabrics. It's purples and blues and greens and whites.
Yep. So we think it's real pretty. So we'll be getting with that. Also, if you want to see a quilt show just with quilts that are up there, the Iowa Quilters Guild is having a quilt show at Ryman Gardens this Friday, the 20th through the 22nd at Ryman Gardens in Ames. Friday, there is a free lecture, fantastic featherweights presented by Lori Isvik.
Yeah.
Yep. Fabulous feed sacks presented by Judy Martin. An afternoon of guild show and tells. Oh, okay.
So they're going to show what they've been working on, maybe show and tell.
Probably, okay. Yeah. Show and tell. Yeah. Sit and show Saturday demonstration of various techniques by guild members. They're going to be doing hand applique, slow stitching, English paper piecing, and then Sunday there will be a Quilt of Valor presentation.
Oh, fun.
There's going to be free make and take fabric butterflies, Quilt Guild boutique with all kinds of quilting related treasures for sale, and lovely garden themed quilts. So come for the quilts and stay for the butterflies. And
I also saw I think there's food trucks on site. That's not on our flyer, but I did see that on their Facebook page. So
the hours are the Ryman Garden hours.
Yeah.
I believe they open at 10.
Yeah, I think it's 10 to 5
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday, and 10 to like 4:30 on Sunday. If you're not a Ryman Garden member, you will pay a fee to get in, but that allows you to look at all the quilts and all the gardens. We got a
conservatory
That's what I was trying to go
with plants. I haven't been in there yet. And then there's the butterfly wing where you can go and see the butterflies. You can walk the gardens. I'm not sure that there's much out at this time.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe little teeny tulips starting to pop up because they've got I don't know how many tulips they have this year.
Daffodils and crocus and that kind of stuff.
And of course, if you're a member of Ryman Gardens or another garden that has a reciprocal entrance, you get in with that membership.
Oh, okay.
So,
but yeah, it's a cool place to go even when there's not quilts.
Yes, it is.
We've gone several times. They do an art show in the summer that's fun to go walk through. They do a Halloween and they carve hundreds of pumpkins in October.
Hundreds. Let's try thousands.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of pumpkins out there in October. And then in December, they do Christmas light displays where you go and walk through that.
That's beautiful. I volunteer there. And so I don't do the pumpkins. I am a butterfly docent. So I'm in the butterfly wing quite a bit. This year I'm going to be working at out in the rose garden in the morning, probably 8 to 10, before the gardens open. I'll be deadheading and doing that sort of thing and keeping the roses, especially the buck roses, because there's a long story why buck roses. He was a professor at Iowa State, and when I came to Iowa State, they were my Ames family.
Okay.
And his oldest daughter, he has 2 daughters. He's passed away, but his oldest daughter, Mary, and I are very close friends. We get together every month for lunch somewhere in Ames. So,
and I remember, back in the 80s, before Ryman Gardens was in its current location, it was over between the power plant and the train tracks.
Yep, just a little teeny thing.
Yeah, and there used to be a big fountain over there. And we lived in married student housing, and I had a toddler, so we'd go for a bike ride. And a lot of times when it was hot and crappy out, we'd take the bike and ride around campus, and then we'd stop over and I'd let him play in the fountain.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I need to get some Kleenex.
Okay.
Allergies.
Let's see what else we got. We've got classes coming up. So for the month of March, next week on Wednesday, we have a Learn to with Pat, a beginning quilting 1 snack mat class. And that is Wednesday and Saturday, 12:30 to like 3.
About 4.
I think is what my calendar doesn't give us an end time. So
I think you have to look it up.
Okay.
Here's the pattern. It's a Villa Rosa pattern. And it's a very simple snack mat. And when you're done, you will have 2 of these.
Yep.
So,
and you don't have to make it red, white, and blue. You can choose whatever colors you want.
I did one in purple, which I still need to put the binding on, and I need to bring in so that we can show what it looks like.
This is one of the other ones that one of our other shop helpers made. This one is a cat one. So Stan called this one Garfield. His wife Tammy made this one.
Yep.
So, but there's several different snack mats. Once you master those, you can make all kinds of them.
They're very easy, very, very easy.
And there's several different seasonal ones.
Yep. There's 12 different ones because they set one out each month.
Okay. And then in April, we have Saturday, April 11th, we have paper piecing 1, which we're doing whirl. So it's a beginner paper piecing class. Everybody can do paper piecing. And I've just discovered this last week or so that I actually enjoy it. I tolerated it before that. But the more you do something, the better you get. And hopefully the more you enjoy it.
Yep. Do you want to show them what you have been working on?
So I did this cute, tiny little Easter egg. That is paper pieced. I fussy cut the tie-dye fabric. And that was a free pattern from, help me out, Pat, Christy Lee from Make Mine Mini. If you go to her website or find her on Facebook, she's got a bunch of little minis, and she makes all kinds of cute stuff. I've got a large collection downloaded on the computer. I haven't done a whole lot. And then I have been working on my UFO for this month. So this was a Carol Doak Starry Starry Night. This was block 1. I got block 1 done. And I had so much fun doing them that I did blocks 2, 3, and this is what I have done of 4. So all the blocks, you make 8 triangles, and they're mirrored pieces. And then they go together to make a block, and you put 4 of those together to make a finished block at 12.5, finished size 12. I've had a blast. I just like, this is fun. So come take a paper piecing class, learn how to paper piece, and come have fun.
So you saw the beginning one, and that Pat does that one first because it's simple. She gives you some of the basics.
Yeah.
And then she has another one that's a little more challenging. And that one is, does she have 2 classes or just one?
Actually, she's got 2 with Whirl. So Saturday the 11th
okay,
and Tuesday the 14th is paper piecing 1. Paper piecing 2.
I think it's 2. It's combined.
Is the 21st and the 25th. And you've got 3 options, patterns to choose from on that one. We have Dancing Swallows. We have Curious Cats.
That's what I'm going to do.
And then we have the Frolicking Fish.
Which we have done as a sample, so you can see that.
But they all come out the same size. The technique's the same. It's just a different pattern. So you can choose whether you've got cats or swallows or fish.
That's right. So sign up for those. I mean, Pat just really does a great job of tips and tricks and everything. So she had to cancel her first Whirl. So if this is something you want to get into and learn how to, or the basic one, if you have friends, it was I guess it was the snack mat. Yeah. She had to cancel the first one because nobody signed up. So if you want to learn how to quilt, somebody that wants to learn how to quilt, send them our direction so that they can take this class. And you could get done, and you've learned half square triangles, and you learned how to cut, measure, sew it together. You learn how to actually quilt it, and you learn how to bind it. So when you're done, you have an entire snack mat to take home.
It's a little tiny mini quilt. It's not too overwhelming.
That's right. It's very simple.
So,
okay. So how are you coming on your UFOs? You saw what Dennise has done. Well, mine is the finish the snowman quilt. Okay. And I have been working on that.
Awesome.
I really like, it was a panel, and I liked the panel. And I thought, I can do this, but I could not find a pattern for it that worked with it. So I spent some time drawing out several patterns, designs. So I've got one drawn out now. Cool. And I've got some of the sections done, and then I sewed this strip on there, and I didn't want that strip there, so I got to unsew 2 sides and then put the fabric that I want there, and then it's unique. Don't ask me to draw a pattern for it. Don't ask me how to do it, because I'm going by the seat of my pants.
It's a quilt as you go, and not being quilted, just making it up as you go.
That's exactly what I'm doing, but I'm having fun with it. It's coming out, it's coming out really cute. I'm happy with what's going on. So I see we have some comments. Any comments there that we need to?
Well, Jean says, good evening, ladies. Robin says, hello. Pat says, hi. Stan's on. He said, hello, hi, ladies. Pat told me I'm doing great with my paper piecing, and Robin says it's beautiful. So thank you.
We didn't get our email sent out tonight. We had a staff meeting. We're also, last week while we weren't on, we were in the process of taking my personal YouTube and switching it over to a brand YouTube, which I didn't know. But anyway, so now Dennise has control, and we're actually, this is coming off of Denise's computer, her Google account, and not mine, so that when I am gone, we can still have our It's So Live.
Yep.
So we weren't sure that it was going to work last week, and I had my computer so as a backup, so that if it didn't work with Dennise, I could pull it up, and then we'd figure out, okay, well, how do we do this? I am not tech savvy.
But we got it going, so yay.
Yep. Okay, so I think we've done with all of our announcements, and we're going to do our demo. And I'm going to have to go around again and control this and get the camera in the right place so you can see what Dennise is going to show you.
All right. So tonight we're going to talk about the Creative Grids multi-size 6-inch flying geese and 4590 triangle tool. Looks like that. Is that helpful or not?
That's helpful.
Okay. It's kind of a weird looking thing. It's kind of intimidating looking. When I first picked it up, I'm like, ooh, that's kind of scary looking, but it's not. It's not. So what we're making are flying geese. Now, I have a mental thing with flying geese. I don't like them up here, but I can make them. So I need to, hopefully this will help me fix that mental shift. Because there's all kinds of tools out there to get you to flying geese. You just got to find the right one that works for you. So this one, I've got 2 strips. They're cut at, I believe they're 3.5. I cut these last week, so bear with me. Am I good where we're at?
Yep, okay. You're good.
Okay. This is one of the patterns. There's several of them out there, but this is one we have in the shop. Stars at Sea.
Hold that one up, please.
And that uses this tool. Like I said, flying geese are flying geese. This one will make everything from a 1x2 flying geese up to a 6x12 flying geese. So big geese, big gooses. I don't know. Look like Willy Wonka here. But yeah, these are 3.5. So will these finish at a 3x6? So I've already cut one there, but you'd put it down, and I'm left-handed. I'm ambidextrous, so this is going to make some people crazy. But line it up with your 3.5 there. You cut your strip. Flip it around. I don't know what I was doing. So that makes your geese, and I cut those opposite of what I already had, but that's okay. And then we'll take this one. We're going to make them, the pattern calls them sky pieces or something weird. It's the wings of your geese. How did I do that?
She didn't practice.
I didn't practice. I practiced last week, and I looked at it today and went, oh, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. Help me out, Pat. Because I don't remember. I do now. Here we go. That's what threw me off. Don't need that one. This side, line it up at your 3.5. That didn't work, did it? Oh, yeah, well. There we go. So now I've got my geese. I've got one wing there. And I should have folded that in half so I had a mirror image. That's why that was weird. Okay. Here we go. One wing there, one wing there. So that one I lined it up, stitched along there, pressed it open. And that one you'll line up there, stitch your 1/4 inch-ish seam there, and press that open. And that should give you your 3 by 6 inch flying geese. And I've got a couple other samples. These are just smaller ones that were already cut. But yeah, like I said, you can do all kinds of sizes, from itty bitties up to great big ones.
Wonderful.
With one tool. I think that's all we got for tonight, isn't it?
I think our block of the month has a flying geese too, doesn't it?
Yes, but it uses
a different tool,
yep,
which we have and we've ordered them. So I will be demonstrating how to use that tool when we get to the block of the month. And depending on the block of the month, just kind of heads up, my band practices start it's in May.
Okay.
And then in June and July, I have rehearsals on Tuesdays and a concert on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. And there's no way I can do this show and get there. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do the block of the month starts then. And it's only 7 months. I'm thinking that I may do it separately and then post
them on here. Okay.
But you will let you know, keep you posted on what's happening. So that's it for tonight.
I have one little thing to share. This is my excitement for the
okay.
Week. So we all like to organize our space.
Oh yes.
And I've been looking at these cute little toolboxes for quite a while. And I walked into Harbor Freight on Saturday and they had several of them.
Oh wow.
And they had green ones. So all my accessories in my sewing room are green. Not quite this color, but close enough to make it work. But yeah, it's got a little flip top. So I've got my rotary cutters in the top. And then it's got 2 drawers. This one, I've got my replacement blades and my art gum eraser. I use that on my cutting mat. It pulls the little strings and threads out of the cuts so that your mat can heal itself. And then I've got a couple little magnetic things in the bottom. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in the bottom drawer yet. Like I said, I've only had it less than a week. But while I was in there, they also had matching magnetic bowls. So I bought one of those to match, and it's strong.
Yeah, it is strong.
So yeah, that one sits next to my sewing machine with all my Wonder Clips in it, but this one's over on my cutting table because that's where I've got my cutting tools. So
wow,
if you're looking to get organized and you're struggling, hit up Harbor Freight.
Hadn't thought of it. You know, and Stan last time at the quilt retreat, at Harbor Freight, he had found these little wheels.
Oh yeah,
the kind of 3-pronged wheels that you, when you go on a quilt retreat and you sit in those hard chairs that don't have wheels, and so you're well, these wheels. I'm shaking the camera. Yeah. You put these wheels under there and you just then roll back and forth and roll across the floor and roll over there.
Yeah, it was a triangle set of caster wheels. It had 3 wheels on it and it had a cup in the center. So you put your chair leg there, and he had a set of 4. So your 4 legs go on there, and he let Jen use that, and she was able to scoot back and forth and thought it was pretty slick. So
I'm thinking about going and getting some before I leave for my retreat in Austin, Minnesota, which I will also be gone on a Thursday.
Okay.
So you'll just see Denise, and maybe she can pull in Stephanie or Stan or somebody else.
Or Miss Pat.
Yes. So,
but yeah, so if you're looking to get organized, this is one way to do it, you know, just because it's a toolbox. These are my tools.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be out in the garage.
Oh, and another thing that we're talking about is another retreat. Now, this time we thought we would expand it a little bit. The motels here, they have one price for Thursday, and then the weekend they raise the price.
Most hotels do that, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we're looking at trying to get out at the Bible camp at Riverside here near Story City. And they have a nice facility there. I've been in there several times. It was kind of at first, but they have remodeled it, and the bathrooms are really nice. The bedrooms are really nice. So it's really improved. And this time we've talked to So Be It up in Jewel, and the two shops are going to go together and sponsor this retreat. So we haven't got a date set.
We're looking for mid to late September, early October, before the weather hopefully doesn't get crappy.
So that's something to look forward to, is another retreat. And this time lodging will be included in your price. So of course, the more people that come, I think we're limited on the size, but the more that come, the cheaper the price. Okay.
And the more fun we have.
That's right. It's all about joining together.
Yeah.
So we're looking towards the 80s later this Saturday.
Yeah.
So if you're not outside, like I might be outside, and you get sewing, have a good time, have quilting, and we will see you next Thursday.
All right. Happy spring.
Happy spring.